All right, Wildman's Lodge. Don't get scared, but this is Wildman's look. Got the wool back. Bringing you a video today of some of the gear that I got in my backpack that I go out in the woods with. Start out with this gig here. Got to be camouflaged. Get rid of all that white skin there. Got to put a hat on because the old shiny bean there. My hair's growing back. After my little shaving incident there. Get that on there. Oh man, my props are all messed up here. What we got going on? I got my gator. All right, so just got this from It Is Me Brian. This thing is pretty cool. So it's a little survival kit. Check that out. That's pretty cool. It's got all kinds of good stuff in it. I don't know if you can see on the back of it all the stuff that's inside it. It's a whistle, band-aids, a pencil, all this stuff fit in there. There's all kinds of good stuff. A tea bag, Tootsie Roll. Oh man, I might have to break into that a little ahead of time. But he gave me that, so that baby's going in my backpack. I got another little addition. Doesn't weigh a whole lot. I bring just as much as I possibly need for what I need. I got me this. This is an alpaca hat. The lady made it for me. It's alpaca fur. Put that bad boy on. Cover up the old shiny forehead there. I don't know. My hair seems to be sliding back, and all these roots are coming out. So that's one thing. Got some nice deerskin gloves, fingerless gloves. These babies are nice and toasty warm. Flips up over the top. It's a little mitten type thing. I don't know. You can see that. Check that out. Got the neck gaiter for when it gets a little colder out. Won't need that at the beginning of the season, but this baby slides down around your neck here. Keeps that draft from keeping your neck chilly. Got my emergency blanket just in case I happen to venture out and don't want to ever say I want to spend the night out in the woods, but you got to have something just in case it happens. I don't really go too far. I can always walk one direction to hit a road somewhere, but I try to stay close. I don't know. Everybody's got their own gig for a flashlight and whatever, but I've been out. I don't care. I'll change batteries before I go. For some reason, when I get out there and I'm doing a little blood trail tracking, the sucker goes out. I'm out in the dark. So we took care of that situation here. We cranked this bad boy up. We're going to turn the radio on because, oh yeah, here we go. And the light works. Check that out. So you get jammed up, batteries go dead. All you got to do is a little physical labor, get it going. Oh, we got low beam, we got high beam. You've got a radio.
And until that's done, because of the history, there really is a concern that there are...
All right, there's a concern. See you later. You can go out there, kick back, do a little radio action. You can dance in the woods if you wanted to. I usually do after I find it. Let's go. What do we got here? Okay, we got two things that are necessary. A little hydration and a little dehydration. What you got to do, very important note here, is you have to, this is the most important thing here, what you have to really do is you got to take the label off of one so you know which one's which. You don't want to get them screwed up, if you know what I mean. When you up in the tree, you don't have a place to take a pit stop. And that was a pit stop. Yeah, so I got the mega one because usually 2 coffees, and won't get into any details. Got the old grunt call. Only called one in on one of these bad boys. I don't know. He's on the wall, but so he must have fell for it. What else we got here? We got the old pack of heater pads here. You got to have those. That's a necessity. You get out there, boy, you get a chill. Your day's done. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, the wife bought me this thing. And when she got it for me, I was like, another gadget. This is a half umbrella. You take the thing, you open it up. I'm not going to open it up because but it's an umbrella and it goes around the tree and it's a half umbrella. The half stays up against the tree and it goes out and it's a golf umbrella. It's huge and it keeps me nice and dry. I sit in my tree stand. I'll put this bad boy out. It straps down so the wind don't rock it around. Lifesaver, let me tell you, a bunch of times. You can take this sucker too and open it up and put it on the ground. What else do I got here? Got a saw, the old buck saw. Do some trimming with it. This thing here, I've cut a 4 or 5 inch tree with this sucker. So yeah, you gotta have this. Gotta have that. What else I got in the bellows here? Uh-oh. Looking for a knife that I usually carry, but I got a new one to the edition this year. Let's see. All right, that's in that pack. Got the old TP. Gotta have TP or flags, so when you find last blood, you can at least track it out and then come back the next day if you have to go as far as you gotta. I carry a good portion of that. I don't know. Rise's treasure hunter. He's got some TP that he sends out, but I probably need about 4 or 5 of those suckers to go with me just in case. You never know. I got the old camouflage gig. That's something you gotta go on. Got the old black call. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I got too many moving parts. That's called them in before. That's worked well. Sometimes it's more gadgets than you think you need, but I'm telling you, sometimes some of that stuff actually does work. I got that. And I got down here in the bottom here. Got the permission slips. You always got to put your permission slips and your tags that you got. I put them in a bag here. Got a pen in here separate because one time I had a pen in there and it broke and all my stuff was covered with ink. But thank God I never got asked for permission slips because all they were was a big blue blotch. So I carry that in a plastic bag separate from everything else. I got that's about it in the bag. I got one other thing to add to the bag this year, other than it is me Brian's survival kit that he gave me. But this thing here is a little personal to me. And Fred Douglas is the gentleman that's been teaching me the taxidermy work. I went to his house. We got some stuff. The guy that was with me, he asked Fred how much he wanted for a knife that he had on the table. And let's see if I can get through this. He asked him, so Fred says, no, I'll just give it to you. So he took the knife, and ever since that day, I was like, oh man, I should have just spoke up. I'm usually not short of words, but I got to show you this knife. Fred Douglas has been all over the world, and I ain't kidding you, all over the world. He's got trophies. I'll bring you a video one of these days of his house that's got so much stuff, unbelievable. But was his personal knife. So the other day I was up there and I told the guy, I says, look, if you ever want to get rid of that knife, put me first on the list. I was leaving that day and he went in the house and he came back out and he says, here, I want you to have this knife because it means more to you than it does me. So check this knife out. If this thing could talk, we could have stories for days on end. Fred, look at the patina on this knife. I can't. I'm so happy that I got this sucker back. The guy says, that's a knife. Let me tell you, this thing has got so much history behind it. I can't even start. I don't even know where to start. So, yeah, I was stoked. I was kind of speechless again. That doesn't happen very often, but it meant a lot to me to get that knife. So Fred's still kicking. This thing is awesome. I'm so glad I got this sucker. So it goes through the handle. The sheath goes through the handle and then it loops over so you can't lose it. But this thing here, I bet you, unbelievable amount of animals that and the amount of travel that he's had with this thing. I can't say enough. So that's Wild Man on his hunting thing, September 15th. I hope I can bring you a video. I got a phone now. I'm not sure how I'm going to hook it up. I've heard all kinds of reviews about GoPros and stuff. So if you got any ideas on how to do hunting with a GoPro or something else that's not too expensive, I can pick up cheap, maybe on the internet. I don't know. Leave it in the comments below. I'm new at this whole game of all this video stuff, all this technology. I'm still using my laptop for these things because I don't know. Mike showed me the power director thing. I still haven't got that down. I had it all messed up the other day. I took a video and ruined it, but yeah, that's what we got going on. September 15th, I'm going to be out in the tree, browning down. Thank you. From Wild Man's Lodge, we're out.